Have you ever woken up feeling like you just can't go on anymore? As if every breath is an effort, every decision a mountain, and your energy tank is completely empty? Look, I need to tell you something that can completely change how you view your most difficult days. There's a huge difference between being tired and being mentally exhausted, and the vast majority of people confuse the two. Stanford researchers have discovered that when you're mentally drained, your brain isn't just asking for rest, it's screaming that something much deeper is going on. And ignoring that, it could cost you years of your life. Do you know that feeling of waking up already exhausted, even after sleeping 8 hours? That weight on your chest when you think about your tasks for the day? Or when you simply look at your phone and don't even have the energy to reply to a message? This has a name. And no, it's not laziness, it's not a lack of discipline, and it's definitely not a reason for you to blame yourself. But before I explain exactly what's happening to you and how to get out of it, if you're not already subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button now, like the video, and tell me in the comments, when was the last time you woke up and thought, I can't take it anymore? Know that you're not alone in this. Now let's go to the video. Chapter 1. The Invisible Weight. Let's start with the basics. What the heck is mental burnout? Imagine your mind is like a cell phone battery, except it's not the simple kind you recharge by sleeping overnight. It's a complex battery with multiple layers, and when it truly runs out of power, simply plugging it in for a few hours isn't enough. Mental burnout happens when you push yourself beyond your limits for so long that your brain goes into survival mode. It literally starts shutting down non-essential functions to keep you alive. And you know what the cruelest part is? You keep functioning. You wake up, work, answer messages, smile when you need to, but it's like you're driving with the handbrake on all the time. You move, but you don't move forward. You breathe, but you don't live. Kelly McGonigal, one of Stanford's leading psychologists who has studied stress and resilience for decades, said something that gave me chills when I heard it. Most people don't realize they're mentally drained until it's too late. Why? Because we romanticize suffering. We applaud those who work until 3 in the morning. We admire those who don't take vacations. We celebrate the culture of always being busy. Meanwhile, our brains are literally destroying themselves from the inside. But here's the plot twist. There is a way to keep going, to move forward even when everything seems too heavy. And no, it's not about forcing more. It's not about brute discipline or a warrior mentality. It's about understanding 3 truths that will completely change your game. Chapter 2. The first truth. Your brain is not your enemy. First truth. Exhaustion is not weakness. It's your brain being smart. Let me explain this to you properly because it's incredibly counterintuitive. When you're mentally drained, your first instinct is to blame yourself, right? Why can't I be productive? Why can everyone else be productive and I can't? What's wrong with me? Wrong. Completely wrong. Kelly McGonigal conducted studies that revealed something fascinating. When your brain makes you feel exhausted, it's not sabotaging you. It's trying to save you. Think about it. If you touch a hot stove, you feel pain, right? And that pain isn't meant to hurt you, it's meant to protect you. It's your body screaming, take your hand away. Mental burnout works the same way. It's your brain screaming, stop. You're burning yourself out from the inside and you don't even realize it. But here's the problem. We ignore it. We push it away. We have another coffee, put on some motivational music, and carry on. And you know what happens? The brain turns up the volume. It starts shutting down your motivation. It makes you procrastinate. It makes you feel anxious out of nowhere. It messes up your sleep. It's not because you're weak. It's because you're too stubborn to heed the first warnings. So the first thing you need to do when you're mentally drained is to stop fighting against yourself. Stop blaming yourself. Stop thinking you need to be stronger. You don't need to be stronger. You need to be smarter. Chapter 3. The second truth, redefining stress. Second truth, and this one is weighty. Stress is not your enemy. Your relationship with stress is. McGonigal became famous for research that turned the world of psychology upside down. She analyzed thousands of people over the years and discovered something no one expected. It's not stress that kills you. It's believing that stress kills you. Calm down, let me explain. In the study, they asked people, how much stress have you experienced in the last year? And Do you believe that stress is bad for your health? Years later, they checked who had died, and the results were shocking. People who experienced a lot of stress and believed that stress was harmful, higher risk of death. But people who experienced a lot of stress and did not believe that stress was harmful, normal risk, even lower than people with little stress. In other words, it wasn't the stress itself, it was the belief about stress. And now comes the part that will set you free. When you are mentally drained, you don't need to eliminate stress. You need to change how you interpret it. That tightness in your chest? It's not panic. It's your body pumping energy to help you face the challenge. That racing heart, it's not anxiety. It's adrenaline preparing you for action. That heavy feeling? It's not failure, it's your body telling you that something important is at stake, something you care about. McGonigal says something I want you to remember. Stress happens when something you care about is at risk. It's not a sign to run away. It's a sign to move forward. So when everything seems too heavy, ask yourself, what exactly is at stake here? Why does this matter so much to me? Because you care. You still have fuel. You just need to learn how to access it. Chapter 4. The third truth, the power of connection. Third truth, and this is the one that most people completely ignore. You weren't made to carry weight alone. When you're at rock bottom mentally, what's your first instinct? To isolate yourself, right? Cancel appointments, not answer messages. Stay alone because nobody will understand anyway. That's right. That's the biggest mistake you can make, and I'll prove it to you with science. McGonigal discovered something incredible about the biology of stress. When you're under pressure, your body releases a hormone called oxytocin. This hormone is known as the cuddle hormone, but it does much more than that. Oxytocin motivates you to seek connection, to look for support, to tell someone how you feel. It's literally your biology saying, hey, don't face this alone. Go out there and connect with someone. And here comes the final blow. In another study with over 1,000 adults, researchers followed people for 5 years. They measured how much stress each person experienced and how many died during that period. The result? People under a lot of stress had a 30% higher chance of dying. But that was only true for those who didn't help others. People who spent time caring for friends, neighbors, or the community? Zero. No increase in the risk of death related to stress. Zero. Caring for others built resilience. It created a biological shield against burnout. So when you're feeling mentally drained, don't isolate yourself, don't dwell on it alone. Send a message to someone. It doesn't have to be deep. It can just be a, "Hi, I was thinking about you." Because when you help someone, even if it's just a message of support, your brain changes. Your stress response changes. You gain courage. You gain hope. And suddenly, what seemed impossible starts to seem merely difficult. Let me show you exactly what Kelly McGonigal says about this. In her own words, willpower is about being able to hold opposites. You can feel the emotion, you can feel the desire, and at the same time, expand your consciousness enough to embrace your commitment to making a different choice. She continues, when life is difficult, your stress response wants you to be surrounded by people who care about you. Seeking support isn't weakness. It's your biology functioning the way it should. And there's more. She says something that should be on billboards all over the country. Pursuing meaning is better for your health than trying to avoid discomfort. Go after what creates meaning in your life and trust yourself to handle the stress that comes with it. In other words, don't avoid weight. Find a reason worth carrying it. Chapter 5. The practical method. Okay, but how do you do that in practice? How do you actually keep going when you're mentally drained? Let me give you the step-by-step instructions, because theory without action changes nothing. Step 1. Accept reality without judgment. When you wake up exhausted, don't fight it. Don't say, "I should be better." Just acknowledge, "Okay, today I'm mentally drained. This is real, and that's okay." Simple as that. No drama, no guilt, just recognition. Step 2. Redefine your symptoms. Heart racing, energy being mobilized, mind racing, your brain processing something important. Want to give up? A sign that you care too much to let it go. Change the narrative. Your body isn't against you, it's trying to equip you. Step 3. One choice at a time. McGonigal says something brilliant. You don't need to change everything tomorrow. You just need to make one choice today that is consistent with what you truly want. Can't do everything? Don't. Do one thing. Just one. The smallest thing possible. Can't work out for an hour? Do 10 minutes. Can't write 10 pages? Write a sentence. Because when you make a small choice aligned with your values, something magical happens. You create momentum, an upward spiral, and suddenly you're not stuck anymore. You're slow, but you're moving. Step 4. Connect. Send a message to someone, call your mom, strike up a conversation with your neighbor, help a colleague, anything. Because remember, caring for others changes your biology. It gives you courage. It reminds you that you're not alone in this. Step 5. Remember the meaning. Why does this matter? Why are you doing what you're doing? If you can't answer that question, maybe the problem isn't a lack of energy. Maybe it's a lack of purpose. But if you can answer, if you know deep down why it matters, then you have the fuel. You just need to access it. But look, there's something I haven't told you yet, and this information might be the most important of all. Researchers have discovered that there is a specific type of mental burnout that is irreversible without external intervention, a point where your brain literally cannot recover on its own. And most people only realize they've gone too far when it's already too late. How do you know when you've already passed the point? How do you identify the difference between "I'm tired, but I'll recover" and "I need professional help now"? I'm going to give you the warning signs. Pay attention, because this could save your life or the life of someone you love. If you experience all three of these things simultaneously for more than 2 weeks in a row, you're not just tired, you're experiencing severe burnout. First, you don't feel pleasure in anything, not even in the things you've always loved. It's as if everything has lost its color. Second, you feel emotionally numb. It's not sadness, it's absence, it's emptiness. Third, you have recurring thoughts that it would be easier to simply disappear. If you're going through this, this video isn't enough. You need to seek professional help. A psychologist, a psychiatrist, someone who can truly help you. There's no shame in that. There's courage in it. But if you're not at that point yet, if you're tired but still feel things, still have moments of clarity, can still imagine a better future, then you can get out of this. And that's what this next step is for. So let's recap everything, because I know it was a lot of information and you need to leave here knowing exactly what to do. First truth, burnout is not weakness. It's your brain's intelligence trying to protect you. Stop fighting against yourself. Second truth, stress doesn't kill you. Your belief about stress kills you. Change the narrative. Your body is equipping you, not sabotaging you. Third truth, you weren't made to carry weight alone. Connection isn't a luxury, it's a biological necessity. Connect, help someone, allow yourself to be helped. And the practical method, accept without judgment, redefine your symptoms, one choice at a time, connect with someone, and remember the meaning. But there's one last thing I need to tell you, and it's the most important thing of all. You're not alone in this. I know how it feels. I know that when you're at rock bottom, it feels like nobody understands. That everyone else is doing well except you. That you're the only one who can't make it, but that's a lie. Millions of people wake up every day feeling exactly like you, drained, exhausted, empty, questioning whether they can take another step, and most of them continue. Not because they are superhuman, not because they have some magical secret, but because they make a choice, a small choice, and then another, and then another. And suddenly they look back and realize, I crossed the desert. I survived the storm. I persevered when it seemed impossible. And now they are stronger, more resilient, more human. You will be too. So let me ask you a question to take with you. What will you choose to do today, now? Not tomorrow. Not when you feel better, not when you have more energy. Today, now. What is the smallest possible choice you can make that is consistent with who you want to be? Why this choice? It may seem insignificant, but it is not. She is the first step on your return, the first grain of sand on your mountain, the first drop in your ocean, and every ocean began with a single drop. So go ahead, make that choice, no matter how small it may be. And tomorrow, you make another one, and the day after tomorrow, one more. And suddenly you'll look back and realize, wow, I did it. I really did it. Before you go, if this video helped you in any way, subscribe to the channel now, because I want to continue creating content that truly makes a difference in your life. Leave a like so this video reaches more people who need to hear this. And tell me in the comments, what will be your first small choice today? What are you going to do now to start getting out of this hole? I'll read all the comments, and I want to know that you're not alone in this. See you in the next video, and remember, you are stronger than you think. You just need to take the next step, one step at a time. Until next time.